Hi dear traders! The economic calendar is sparse this trading week. Only Wednesday promises market volatility and nice trading opportunities. Nevertheless, make sure you always keep close tabs on macroeconomic data. What other reports apart from the US inflation data might influence market sentiment until the end of the week? Let's discuss it in the traders calendar on InstaForex TV channel. Following the report of the US consumer inflation, which is due today, traders will observe data on the US factory inflation tomorrow. In essence, it is a forward-looking indicator that enables analysts to predict the dynamic of consumer prices in the next few months. In other words, tomorrow investors will be able to evaluate the prospects of headline inflation. According to the consensus, the market is ready for long-awaited positive changes. The US PPI is expected to slow down in July. In turn, this will assure the Federal Reserve to revise its strategy of aggressive rate hikes. In this context, the US dollar might lose its footing. Commonly on Thursdays, market participants monitor a weekly update from the US Labor Department. The consensus on initial jobless claims is not optimistic. The number of Americans who applied for the first time for unemployment insurance could have increased by 263,000 last week, which is the largest growth since November last year. Nevertheless, the market will give a muted response to the news, because investors are still overwhelmed by the upbeat US non-farm payrolls for July. On Friday, August 12, traders will be focused on the British economy. Speculations on a looming recession in Great Britain will resurface, because market participants await a flash estimate of the UK gross domestic product for the second quarter. The national economic output is expected to contract sequentially, as soaring inflation has taken a toll on consumer activity. If the negative forecast comes true, traders will be poised to sell the pound-dollar pair. At the same time, a flow of macroeconomic data from the UK will contain some positive information. The UK industrial production is projected to expand by 1.6% on a year in June, following a 1.4% rise a month ago. The news will encourage investors, so the pound sterling will be able to regain some losses. During the New York session on Friday, the University of Michigan will publish a preliminary consumer sentiment index for August. Recently, traders have been mindful of this indicator. The reading for August might improve, but still will remain at very low levels. Analysts suggest mixed forecasts. Some of them foresee a climb to 52.2, but some experts warn that the index might decline to 52.3. All in all, any reading will reinforce the US dollar. Such events are going to be in the limelight in the next 2 trading days. And how will they really influence the market sentiment? You will learn that from our daily news reports on InstaForex TV channel. See you soon!